Good morning. How's it going, guys? I need my coffee. I don't know about you, but this day, hopefully the sun comes out. I don't know where you guys are, but here in Northern Virginia, we've been getting tons of rain, minimal sun. I need my sun. So meanwhile, I'm going to make my coffee and clean up my mess here. But I did want to show you guys. So far, I just made, a mess. So far, I just made a regular coffee, and I'm going to add an espresso to it, and then we're going to top it off with some whipped cream, maybe some cinnamon. So I got my coffee maker here, you guys. This makes, you could do coffee or tea, so you can do your ground coffee. It has a pod for your Nespresso. It has a pod for your ground coffee. And for your K-cups, so here's that. And over here on the side, it has a little garage that holds two. You can also get the, I think there's an actual espresso one and just a water one, so you can just do regular tea, even though I seem to be fine with using the ground coffee as long as it's rinsed. It's perfect for just hot water for your tea. So I am a little backwards here, seeing it this way, but I want to make an espresso, so we're going to use our Nespresso pod. I'm going to pop that in there, press it down. You got to lift this handle to pull out what's already there, so every family member can make whatever they want. You can be your own barista, and I kid you not, you are saving yourself time by not waiting in those crazy coffee lines at the store, and you're making exactly what you want at home, saving money, so it's a win-win. Okay, so I'm going to put my cup under here. Oh, and I should tell you, this base, you can raise it up or lower it depending on your cup size. So once I turn it on, so with the Nespresso in there, it knows what pod is in the machine. So you have a 2, 4, or 6. So I'm going with the 4. If you want to make it stronger, you press the little plus, and then you press your start. And while that's going, I'm going to show you guys a whipped cream maker that I am loving, loving, loving. So, gotta make sure I have all the parts. Okay, so this is the base. Alright, and then I'm going to pour some whipped cream in. There is a fill line, you don't want to go past that. Actually, I wonder if that's probably the upside with the arrow. Okay, so that's, the fill line is right there. And I'm just going to go in with some heavy cream. I'm going to go in with some of our double strength vanilla. You guys get this. This is not available all the time. So when you see it, grab it. And this is double strength. I probably put way too much in, but that's okay. And then we're going to go in with the plunger. So when you're whipping the cream, you want to press that, close that hole so there's no air. And then we're just going to plunge it, and then we're going to switch off the bottom and put on the decorator tip. So think cupcakes. This is so much fun for the kiddos. Cupcakes, coffee. Last night we made our molten lava chocolate cake and put some whipped cream on that. We also had ice cream. We also had some sliced strawberries. And you could, the beauty of this is you can make it as whipped, as thick or not. And you can even store the whole thing in the fridge. And you're only using one thing, one device. So you're not getting bowls and bowls dirty. All right, and you'll see it'll start feeling more like a workout once it gets thick enough. So now we're gonna test it out and see. All right, I can probably go a little thicker, which I think I will, because the thicker it is, the more the decorator tip will let you see the actual decorating part. And it will get a little messy, that's totally normal. That's just a sign of fun, right, when it's messy. All right. And you can do butter in this thing. You can make flavored whipped cream. Sometimes I'll add some cinnamon. All right, so the way I want to do it is pull this all the way up, and then you unscrew it, and then try to tap off the remainder. And I feel like I probably could go a little thicker. Let's see if it'll let me before it gets so messy. All right. And then when you go to press it out, you want to open the little nozzle so the air comes out. All right, that should do it. So we're gonna, oh no, we keep it that way like that. Okay, so then we're gonna take this off. And you can see it's thicker for sure. Tap off that excess. And then we're gonna put this little doohickey. It's easier sometimes to just kind of press it down. Okay. And then we're gonna very carefully, don't press it down, but you do want to tighten the grooves. And then we're gonna take this side off. Look at that yumminess. And we're gonna put the decorator tip on that side. Let's see. All right, there we go. And then, can you guys see this? Let me move this over a little bit. So then I'm going to take my coffee and we're going to open the nozzle so it gets some air. And then, do you see that? You guys, this is fun for the kids and everybody. And I'm going to sprinkle some of our delicious cinnamon. You guys, check out our spices. We have Crente cinnamon, which I believe both of these are usually available around fall, and then they don't bring them around again until the following fall. And Cinnamon Plus is one of my favorites. This is more like that fall pumpkin spice thing going on. And voila, I just made the prettiest coffee at home. No line, no extra fuss, no people waiting for me to place my order. That might be real particular. So you guys, take a look at that, and I'm gonna taste it. That is perfect. I like strong coffee, and it's gonna have a little bit of sweet. I did not add sugar, but I think the cream has maybe some natural sugar in it. I'm not even sure, but it is delish. So cheers to your weekend. Have a fantastic weekend, and check in, come on back, invite your friends, and follow me more for tips and tricks and recipes and how to make delicious coffee. All right, you guys, happy weekend. Mwah.